Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I created this beautiful Bombay using mostly Paint Couture products. And also I have moved out of my tiny condo that I used to work in and have decided to collaborate with an amazing store called Hometown Furniture and Decor Market here in Winter Park, Florida. So that way we can bring you guys at home some amazing products and tutorials that will help you at home. So stick around, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna start off with removing all of the hardware. And look at how dirty that is. That is years of dirt and dust just built up on it. And how I'm gonna clean it, I'm gonna take this crud cutter and go ahead and spray it all around it to get it really soaked in there. Then I'm gonna take a toothbrush that is a hard bristle toothbrush and just keep scrubbing and scrubbing till I can get it all out and clean, because paint will not stick to this. And now I'm going to be polishing the hardware. I let it soak in white vinegar overnight, or at least 24 hours. And then I took it out and I'm taking 1,000 steel wool and just polishing until my hands hurt, till I get that shine right there. And now that everything has been cleaned and polished, I am now going in and doing a rough sanding of 120 grit. This piece is laminate, so you absolutely do not want to take a sander to this. Okay, after the sanding's done, I'm gonna go ahead and use painter's tape to tape off anywhere I don't want paint to get. I love the top, so I'm gonna keep the top. And I'm also doing the back so paint doesn't get in the back either. Now it's time to prime. So I'm only gonna do one coat of this primer. I absolutely love this primer, absolutely my favorite. With laminate pieces, I will prime for sure, because mostly not for the bleed through, but for the adhesion part of it. So for my base coat, I'm going to be using French Putty from Paint Couture. And I really loved the original color of this piece, and I kind of wanted to keep to it because it fits so well with the top of the piece that's granite. I just knew when I saw this color with Paint Couture, it would be phenomenal. Okay, so I have 2 coats of my French Putty, all dried and on, and I absolutely love the color. So now I'm actually gonna be doing glazing. I haven't glazed a whole piece before. I've only glazed like appliques and handles. So I'm excited to do actually a full piece, and glazing's really good for this piece, especially because of all the detailing. And I just think it's gonna look gorgeous and give it that antique look. So for glazing, what you're gonna need is, or what I'm gonna be using today, is the Paint Couture Black Chiffon. And I'm just gonna be using this cheap Walmart brush. It's like one of the cheapest, I think it's like $3. And then just your little bowl, okay? So, and you also need shop towels to wipe it away. So I got a little bit of my glaze in my bowl, so I'm just gonna get some on my brush and I'm just gonna paint it on. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take my shop towel and wipe it away to the consistency that I want. Okay. And it just gives it that really nice, like I said, antique look. So let's go ahead and complete the rest of it. So a few tips about glazing. You want to work in small sections. Don't do the whole piece and go back around and wipe it all down, because it will definitely give you darker colors and it'll dry. You just don't want it to dry completely. So working in small sections is your best bet. And also, when you're going to be doing detailing like this, it's very smart to really apply this liberally so you can get into all the crevices. The point about glazing is actually really to sit into all the little fine details on your piece. And look at how this will make all of that detail pop instantly. That's why I absolutely love glazing, and it's phenomenal. Okay, and after my glaze has dried, I am now coming in and doing a dry brush technique. Now, I didn't get a lot of this on this video, but if you want a full tutorial on how I do dry brush, go over into my channel, and under the Extreme Buffet Makeover, I do a very full in detail on how I do all of this dry brushing. And dry brushing is amazing. This will add even more of an aged antique look on this piece and really highlight the glaze as well. So I'm gonna take a quick lunch, but I do wanna show you a couple clips of what this store has to offer. It's absolutely amazing. Kristen Whitwer is the owner of Hometown Furniture and Decor Market, and just like me, has a passion for painting furniture. But she took it to the next level and opened up this fabulous store that not only sells hand-painted, one-of-a-kind pieces of furniture, but she also sells home and decor items that are handcrafted from other local artists here in Florida. She is working on an online catalog, so most people in America will be able to purchase these one-of-a-kind pieces. However, Paint Couture products are available to buy right now, link in description. Okay, let's get back to working on this furniture piece. Next, I'm going to be adding this beautiful transfer from Redesign with Prima. So I'm not going to be applying that whole transfer. What I'm doing right now is cutting out the sections of flowers that I just want to add for a really cute detail to this piece. And after I get the section cut out, here I'm just kind of playing with it on my furniture piece to see where I think it'll look the best and really fit the style that I want. Okay, and now I'm going to carefully peel the back side off. Alright, I'm ready to stick it on. So that painter's tape actually really helps keep that top up so it doesn't fall off, so I can very carefully lay this on flat. Okay, and after I got that pushed on, I'm coming in with this wooden tool that comes with the Redesign with Prima transfer kit. And I'm going to go over the whole transfer and just scratch it on there, or however you want to say it. You just get it applied on there like that. And then after I do that, I'm just going to take a corner and peel it back. And right there, it didn't stick, so I'm coming back with the tool to press down more on it and see if it sticks. It's starting to stick right there. Okay, and I'm going to keep checking it. You got to do this very slowly, but it's starting to stick, as you can tell. And this does become a process, and your arms will hurt, but it comes out absolutely beautiful. And I am in love. And now it's time to add the gold. I'm using Rub and Buff in the color Gold Leaf, and I just put some on my fingers and just applying it to all the appliques and the fine detailing. I also did a little bit on the legs too. And let's finish this beauty off with a great top coat using Paint Couture and Satin. So I'm using my blue sponge applicator for the top coat that I got off of Amazon Prime for 10 bucks. I think I got 2 for 10. And I don't wet this. Some people like to wet their sponges. I don't. I feel like with Paint Couture top coat, you don't need to wet it. So I'm just doing a very thin dab of the top coat on my sponge. And I'm just gonna go in a straight line up and down and going over it a couple more times to make sure I got all the little bubbles out. All right, and now I'm gonna take a chip brush and my Paint Couture top coat and satin right there. And this is what I'm gonna use to get into all of those little tiny detailing to seal it. I saw someone else, I can't remember who did this, but I saw her use a chip brush and do this with her top coat, and I thought it worked. It works absolutely phenomenal. You should try doing it if you have a really intricate, full detail piece of furniture you're working on, because it still comes out absolutely beautiful. And It is so gorgeous. I'm absolutely in love. I'm awestruck. I'm so happy I kept to kind of the original color that it already was, and I didn't change the granite because I was kind of considering changing the granite top, but I'm so glad I didn't. It just, everything makes this piece pop and look so much more extravagant. Oh my God, I'm just so happy. Well guys, if you made it to the end of this, I really hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully learned something from it. And also, all of the Paint Couture products that I used on this piece is available to buy through Hometown Furniture and Decor Market, and I will put a link down in the description for you if you're interested in purchasing any of that. But anyway, thanks again guys for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next video.